Hello, welcome to BumbleBeeBeauty. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Alexis.
This is video 2. Today we are testing out a newer foundation that we picked up at Sephora, but we only got samples. So yeah. I got the, what did we get?
Hold on. I think it was, so we got the Too Faced Perfect Peach Foundation, just barely came out. She got it in porcelain, and I got it in snow. Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to look at the claims.
Yes.
It claims it's going to be medium coverage. It's perfect for sensitive skin, normal skin, dry skin, a combination, or oily. So all skin types, basically. It's supposed to be a matte finish, a 14-hour wear, comfortable matte foundation with a flawless looking complexion. What it does... Oh god, I can't read that.
It's transfer resistant, oil controlling foundation, creates a smooth canvas for comfortable wear using exclusive comfort matte technology that is never cakey or mask-like. Smooths the look and feel of skin, lasts up to 14 hours, oil-free formula, smells like peaches and sweet fig cream. Which it does not. It smells like bananas.
Yeah, to me it smells like bananas.
Yeah, it smelled like a banana sundae or something, but you know, whatever.
Anyway, it's formulated without parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. We got some thoughts in it, but if you would like to see how it wears and performs and applies and wears throughout the day, keep on watching.
Yep.
Guess where we went? Okay.
Yay.
We actually got samples of a foundation that we've been really interested in trying, and it's been all over YouTube.
I'll make sure I get the... It's the Too Faced Peaches and Cream, right? So the Peach Perfect Foundation?
Yeah. I got the shade Porcelain.
I don't even want to show mine.
It's so yellow.
And mine is Snow.
The lightest shade.
This is the lightest shade that they have in their line right now. And
it's really...
this is not going to work. I'm telling you guys right now. But... do it for the views!
Do it for the video.
Okay, so I guess to start with primer, I want to give my foundation the best possible chance ever, so I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and it's just a mini that I got like a while ago.
That's what we can afford. We can afford minis.
Minis! And samples.
Yeah.
One day.
The struggle in life.
The struggle.
I'm going in with the Too Faced Hangover RX. This is a mini as well.
I didn't know you got that.
Yeah.
What?
I've been using it for a while. I really
Do you like
it. I really like it. It works well on dry patches.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Pumpy. It's like a lotion.
That's cool.
Alright, because I forgot to bring a sponge, I'm just going to be using my flat top Wet n Wild brush.
Here we go. I'm scared.
I'm just gonna dab it on, I guess. That's pretty yellow. Let me see. Oh my god.
No.
I feel like I'm already running out.
Me too. I'm just gonna cover my whole face. I don't know. I don't know how high coverage this is supposed to be, so I don't know how many dots to put on.
I'm just
okay.
globbing it on.
Just go with this side.
I wonder if this dries fast.
I'm hoping that once it's blended into the skin, it won't look so yellow, but I don't think I like it with the Beauty Blender so far. Are you getting better coverage with the brush?
The typical foundation I use is the Flawless Finish foundation, and I feel like it's the same coverage, and that is like a light medium coverage.
So this is one layer with the Beauty Blender on my right side. I will go in with a brush on the other side to see if that gives better coverage, because
I don't think this is a bad color for me, actually.
This isn't as yellow as I thought it was going to be, actually.
Wow.
It blended in.
It really did.
It looks terrifying when I'm like
dotting it on.
Dotting it on my face, like, oh no, what's going on?
Like a lot there.
I'm like all out of my sample.
I'm just going to put it in some spots I kind of want to build, see if it's buildable. Like my chin area is always just a slightly more red. Yeah, I see what you mean. It looks way more yellow when it's dotted, but once it's blended in, it's really not that bad. Wow.
Doesn't smell like peaches. It smells like banana. Does it smell like banana? It smells like banana.
Yeah. I can smell the banana.
Yeah, kind of almost like a banana sundae.
A banana sundae. That smells good.
Yeah, so this is yellow.
You know what?
But I can get away with it.
I really like this color on me.
I think
It
looks
matches my
really
neck
good.
really well.
Yeah.
It matches better than the other.
Well, I'm glad someone got
I'm
a color
not
match.
trying to convince myself that I need to buy this forever now. Because I really like the elf finish.
Okay, let's see.
I like how it goes on. You know what? I like how this goes on. It just feels a little dry, almost cakey. Like maybe I put too much on.
Trying to build it. Let's see if we can build it with the sponge. I think I like the finish of the sponge better, but the brush definitely does better coverage. So I'm thinking go in first with a brush and then build with a sponge.
I think it feels a little mask-like on my skin.
It doesn't look skin-like.
Yeah. It doesn't look horrible. It just looks more full coverage than I'm used to, I guess. But I still see stuff coming through. Like on the skin, I don't mean full coverage as in like it's covering everything, but it just looks...
Well, it's not covering my blemish. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you know the full coverage, like cakey look almost?
Yeah.
But around my nose, it doesn't look bad right now. It just looks thick on the skin. Like it's not settling in. It's just on top of it.
Yeah, it just sits on top. It doesn't kind of
Blend
melt in. But,
I really like the color. That's the downside of... Why is that a downside? That's not a downside. That's so...
Oh my gosh. You see the color difference? Like, to my chest, to my face? Like,
you know what? It really wasn't... It's
not as bad as it looks like it was gonna be.
It's only slightly more yellowish than the other foundation you were wearing in the last video.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that this foundation is very buildable, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because when I'm trying to build it up, it seems like it's just taking away coverage that I already put down.
Alright. This right here is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish $6 foundation in what was previously known as porcelain. It's now called Naturals. That's this one. This one here is the Peach Perfect in porcelain. And you can see, I don't know, on my face, in real life, this one seems to match my undertone just a little bit more. Well, this one has like kind of a gray cast to it, and it's a little bit lighter than my actual skin. But this has been so far the best match I have found at drugstore or high end, but this is looking really good on me.
Okay. So I'm comparing it to two other ones. Let's see. So this one right there, that is the Too Faced. This one right here is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea in porcelain. And then this one is the Bare Minerals in, let's see, the Bare Pro, and it's in Fair 01. So this one is the closest shade match I have. As you can see, this is super yellow. But yeah, it just, I think it's actually oxidizing, to be honest. But it's not oxidizing on the face once it's blended in. To be honest, I should probably blend this down my neck. But like the coverage just isn't as full as I was hoping it would be.
Yeah. It doesn't really make the skin look smooth. It just kind of sinks into everything. Like lines and pores.
Well, and I put like a whole bunch over here, but you can see my skin showing through on that part. And that's kind of a problem when it's not a perfect color match. So we're gonna go do our makeup real quick, just finish it up, and then we'll be right back.
We'll check back in with the time that we finished our makeup.
Our time right now is
12:37. 12:37, that's when we finish applying the foundation, and we'll come back when we're finished applying our makeup.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, what time is it? We're back from doing our makeup.
And it is 1:14. Hold on, I have a text message and I don't want that to show up on camera. Okay. 1:14.
1:14. When did we start? It was about 12:36.
Yeah, we showed the time.
12:36.
It took us about
almost a
half hour to finish all of these.
We talk a lot when we get ready. So.
Yeah, we do. And
actually, half hour really isn't that long.
Well, we also just kind of sit there like, do I want to do this? What do I want? What kind of like eyeshadow do I want today? Like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Anyways, I set my face with the MAC. It's in the NYX bottle because I like the NYX
sprayer
more than I like the MAC one, but it was the MAC Fix Plus. But before I did that, I did put a little bit of bronzer on and blush on, and I feel like the powders went on pretty nice, and I feel like they blended out nicely. I do have highlight on as well, and it all looks smooth to me. So over this foundation, I feel like powders blended out pretty well, and then after having sprayed the Fix Plus on, everything just seems a lot more cohesive, I think is the word I'm looking for. It all feels a lot nice. It feels really smooth. It looks smooth to me. It looks better than when I had initially put the foundation on, because when I initially put it on, I felt it was kind of cakey and dry looking.
And then I went ahead and I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Basically used the same primers that we reviewed in our previous video.
Yeah.
So you guys should check that one out. And I'm not really feeling this foundation, mostly just because the color match is not good.
You
And
can kind of see it on camera.
So
like
yellow,
really warm, really cool.
Yeah. As far as like, I guess like in shade terms, it's like super close, but if it had been more pink, it would have been good.
It seems light enough. It's just
Yeah,
not the right
it just
undertone.
yeah, and I think it seems a lot scarier when you're swatching it. And I see that happen a lot with YouTube videos. Actually, like YouTubers will like show the swatch and you're like, how does that look on your face? You know, and you're just like, eh. Yeah. But I think when you blend it into your skin, it does make a huge difference. But definitely I feel kind of like a banana right now. And I didn't have enough in the sample to blend it down my neck. So this is how it's gonna go today. And I also used a powder. She didn't. We're gonna see how it wears without a powder and with a powder. And she's dry skin. I'm more normal to oily, depending on the day. But yeah, so far so good.
We're probably going to be doing some shopping.
We're going to eat.
I don't know if you watched the last video, but we always eat when we hang out.
That's going to be a theme you guys are going to be noticing.
Yeah, in every video, I'm sure we're going to be like, we're going to eat.
We're going to go have lunch, because we always hang out during lunch, and we need to stop, but
yeah,
not today.
We don't do well with not eating.
No.
We can't go without eating. No. We get cranky.
Yeah, but we're going to go and eat some In-N-Out.
Californians.
Yeah, I know.
Californians.
Yeah.
Avocados raining in and out.
Yep.
That falls under us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right, so we'll do a check-in probably here, maybe around eating. I don't know.
We'll have vlogs in here.
We'll
vlog
vlog
a little bit.
And we'll see how this goes. Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in. And we're here in her car. Woo! It's about
2:17.
2:17.
Which you can't see, but whatever.
So we've had the foundation on for a total of like what?
An hour and a half.
Yeah.
An hour.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, around that.
Yeah. Almost 2 hours. And I think it looks pretty good. I still feel like it kind of sunk into some lines weird. And some pores weird. But overall, I like it on my skin so far. It's not really cakey. Usually down here it gets really dry by this time because it's always dry down here. But it's not too bad. It's holding up pretty well.
Okay, here we go. So for me, actually, whoa, you can see that color difference though.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Okay, so I think it's actually getting a little bit darker the longer I wear it. So it's definitely a little bit more oxidized. So we'll see how it looks at the end of the night. But I'm not someone who has very visible pores, but this foundation is showing my pores.
That's what I'm saying. Like it settles into lines.
What in the heck? And it's settling into my fine lines underneath my eyeball.
Yep, mine too.
It's settling into the line here.
Any little divot you have.
Yeah, it's accentuating my skin imperfections. It's not looking the best. It
definitely does not look airbrushed.
No, it doesn't look airbrushed. You definitely look like you're wearing makeup. This is not the right shade for me, but whatever. We'll see how it looks at the very end of the night.
Yeah. All right, we're here at Hobby Lobby. Ooh, got the little thumb in there. But we're here at Hobby Lobby. We're going to do some shopping because I'm in a knitting mood and I feel like making scarves for everybody and their grandma. So I'm probably going to do that. And we'll check in probably more towards the end of the night. Yeah. End of the check-in. Bye! Bye!
BumbleBeeBeauty. It is the end of the night. It is currently 6:41 p.m., which means it has been on for officially 6 hours. We would show you the check-in time, but it doesn't really show it up.
phone.
So whatever, take our word for it. It is 6:41.
We're ready. We're done.
We're
It's
done.
time for dinner. It's time for showers.
Time to get this edited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel really good about this foundation, actually. I feel a lot better about it than I did in the beginning of the video. As it went on, I felt it just felt dry. It sunk into lines. It showed pores. And I felt, now, like, seeing it at the end of the day, like, down here is not dry, which is, by the end of the day, usually it's very dry. It's smooth. It still looks like it's a little sunken into some pores, but it feels like, for the most part, my whole face is just smoothed over, which is kind of weird that a foundation wears better throughout the day than it does when you first apply it, because usually it's the opposite.
It's true.
Yeah, but highlight looks good, blush looks good, bronzer is always light application with me, but it looks good. The shade still looks good. It doesn't look like it oxidized. It doesn't look like there's any weird patches on my face. Around my nose is good. Usually it's very cakey, very dry, very worn down. Again, same with around the mouth. So I'm pretty happy with this foundation, surprisingly. Like, it surprised me. And I don't smell any peachiness. I didn't smell it when we applied it either. I had to stick my nose in it to smell it. And it didn't even smell like peaches. It smelled like bananas.
Pretty much. One of the things that I really like about this foundation so far is the fact that it didn't oxidize. The color I put on, that's the color you get at the very end of the night. And if anything, like, it almost looks like a better shade match than it did at the very beginning.
I think it might be the light, though.
It's probably the light, but
it's a yellow light.
Yeah, it is a yellow light. But one thing that wasn't playing nice is you can see right here, my like mascara is just smudging underneath completely.
Yeah,
it's smudging.
I've noticed that too, but
Yeah.
every foundation I wear with this with the mascara that I use, it smudges every time. So, like, I give up.
Mine doesn't smudge on some than others, but I feel like this one is definitely transferring more than usual. But maybe it's just because I was outside more and I was sweating more, but, you know, it just depends. When we did our check-in earlier, in the car, I noticed my pores, but as the day has gone on, the foundation has just kind of melted in. I don't notice my pores nearly as much. Please focus. Please focus. Okay.
It might be me.
You can see the pores, but I feel like they were a lot worse earlier in the day. Definitely did not cover my blemish as well as I wanted it to. It does settle into lines. I have my forehead lines. I have my lines underneath. You can see that it settled into my lines from my smiling, and it smudged off on the bottom of my chin.
I really don't have lines like that on my face, so I haven't noticed it.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of lines on my face, and so foundation settles into it, and it's really hard to find a foundation that doesn't settle into my lines. But I feel like it definitely wears really well throughout the day, and it looks better than initial application. For sure, I like it a lot more than when I first put it on. When I first put it on, I was like, I don't think I like this.
I completely agree. Like,
yeah.
I was like, it looks kind of dry.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this.
Yeah. Shade match still, but it didn't oxidize. So I could probably get away with this shade if they came out with a lighter shade like they did with their Born This Way foundation. Mm-hmm. I could probably do it. And I wish it was cool tone, but it's not. But other than that, I don't have very many complaints. The skin feels super soft. It's transfer proof. I'll just press down in there.
Oh yeah.
No
Do you have
transfer.
a napkin?
No transfer. Yeah. It is transfer proof. So that means it's boyfriend proof.
Yes.
Boyfriend proof.
Boyfriend proof.
Yeah, we all know that we want to be able to kiss our boyfriends and hug them without our makeup transferring onto their face and their clothes.
My boyfriend has a weird thing where he likes to touch my cheeks.
Oh, really?
So I'm always like, stop! No! You're wiping away my foundation.
So this definitely, like, I can touch my face and not worry about, like, I could probably rest my face and be like, this is fine. Yeah, your skin feels like skin. It doesn't have a heavy, cakey feel on it.
Yeah, I was laying like on her bed. We were watching YouTube, and I was like laying on
my
this side,
pillow, and
this side on her pillow.
Yeah,
and it hasn't wiped away.
No, she was laying on my stuffed animal. Then she was laying on my pillow. Then she was laying on her hand.
I always rub my nose, and it hasn't rubbed off my nose. Like it's still.
Yeah, it's like it's hanging in there. It is hanging in there.
Where my boogers are.
but
yeah,
it's hanging in there. It's doing a good job. I know it's only 6 hours right now, but like. It's doing good.
We only got samples, and I really want to buy the full size.
I'm impressed, pleasantly surprised. I thought I wasn't gonna like it just because of the like initial application. I thought I was just gonna be like, nah. Yeah. But like, it's worn so good. Her
trying to apply her other makeup, she was staring in her mirror. She was like, I hate it.
I hate my life right now. Like,
it's not looking good. I hate the color. I hate the way it's blended.
That reminds me, it doesn't play nice with eyeshadow.
Oh yeah, she used the Urban Decay
primer potion. And so like I had obviously, you know, I put all of my foundation everywhere. I dabbed some on my eyeball. And on my eyeball, I used my Urban Decay primer potion for the primer, and I've never had a problem with this primer before. It works amazing, and today it was making my eyeshadows chalky. It wasn't blending.
Patchy.
They were patchy, and I've never had that happen before. Never with the eyeshadows I used or this. So I don't know if
we don't think they mixed well.
I just don't think that the foundation and the primer potion mix. They don't play nice.
Yeah. So if you have a habit of putting your foundation on your eyelids, I would try to refrain from that, especially if you use, you know, maybe if you use, because I use concealer to prime my eyelids, so maybe you could just use concealer, or if you could use, you know, a different primer
potion. Yeah, but don't do that, because I also don't think that the eyeshadows are going to blend very well on top of the foundation. It just patchy.
Blush and the face products will blend well, but the eyes is such a wrinkly, different surface. Yeah, I don't think it would blend
it just
well.
didn't play nice. So don't do that. It didn't play nice. It pissed me off. It made me so angry. She was watching my face, and I was just. Blend! Dang it, blend! Chill. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, other than that, good. 2 thumbs up. My oils aren't showing through.
Yeah.
And it feels good. I don't feel like a dire need to take it off, because with some foundations that are medium to high coverage, you're just like, I want this off my face as soon as the night is over.
6, 7 hours later, like, I'm done.
I'm done. Get it off. It feels gross. You know, it feels cakey. And now this feels like skin.
Yeah. As the day wore on, like I said, it's just worn better. It feels better as the day wore on. Because in the beginning, it did kind of, my face felt a little tight.
Yeah, it did. Like initial.
In certain areas.
Yeah, initial.
Like, around the nose and the mouth.
And
it was
kind of like,
Yeah. But it feels really, like, I can't really feel it right now. Like, I can feel it if I do this, but, like, just by myself, I can't really feel it.
Yeah.
It's so smooth.
Yeah.
Anyways, we hope you enjoyed this video, and we hope that this review helped. We really did like this foundation and are probably really considering buying the full size.
Yeah.
I know I am.
Definitely.
And if you guys would love to see more videos from us, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.